3, 2, 1.
Yeah, but mate, for the sake of a couple of million quid, it's the difference between maybe winning a title or finishing second or third, isn't it? For me, like this is where my club do my brain in sometimes, because like we've done this so many times over the years. Like when Eduardo broke his leg all them years ago, I didn't bother signing him. Like when we had the chance to go and win the league when Leicester won it, we only signed Petr Cech that season. Like January, we should have been out there, bang, let's go and sign someone. And it's like we're now 5 points clear after Man City's win yesterday. Like, let's stop pissing around. Let's just go, bang, we're serious now. We're contenders. We're going to win this. Yeah, for the sake of a couple of extra million quid, just go and get it done. Mate, we've got players at that football club that shouldn't be there nicking millions every year. What's an extra couple of million?
True. Very true.
For a club that generates about $500 million a year, what is an extra couple of million quid? It's like you dropping 50 quid on the floor. Like if you've got a million in your bank, like who gives a shit?
Yeah,
it's just true, isn't it? Like,
no, you're right, 100%.
It makes no sense. And bro, like, I'm not like, obviously, I'm not privy to these conversations that they're having. Maybe they are doing that. Maybe they are saying, look, we'll go for Mudryk. We'll go for another week on Mudryk, and then after that, bang, we'll just slap the money down on Felix. Yeah, because I think Arsenal expected this Mudryk guy in before the Tottenham game, which is next weekend, next Sunday. So I don't think that's going to happen now because Chelsea are in the mix. So now that's going to waste an extra week, 2 weeks, and it'll probably rumble on all the way through till deadline day, and he'll end up going to Chelsea. Yeah, so it's like, why don't you just walk away from the deal? Sometimes you have to do that. Like, we want you, he wants us, but we ain't prepared to pay that much money for you, mate.
Facts.
So we're walking away.
Facts.
All the best
Just
in your
walk
career.
away.
See you later. Yeah, and then going, right, let's go on to that target. Let's go that. And bro, let's be real here. If we're going to do 70 mil on this player, I think they wanted a guaranteed 50 and then 20 add-ons or whatever it was, or 60 and 20, something like that. Bro, for that much money, you could go and sign 3 players of decent quality for now. That kid is not for now.
Yeah.
That kid is for like later down the road. He ain't going to come in and start ripping the league up because he ain't getting in the fucking 11.
Facts.
There's no way we sign that geezer and he gets in over Martinelli. No way. I'm sorry, it ain't happening. Now, I don't care how good he looks on YouTube. He is not getting in over Martinelli.
Exactly.
And he can't play up front. He only plays left forward. So,
that's a good point, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? The only way he gets in that team is if Eddie gets dropped, we put Martinelli up front and he plays left. Because he can't play up front. So why waste our time on this for big dough when we could go and sign 2 or 3 players that are running their contracts down and Felix? We could literally go and sign Tielemans for 15 million.
Facts.
Like, why don't we go and buy him?
No, you actually could.
I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Felix, Tielemans, Zaha or Trossard, we win the title. So just go and do that. And then if you want him in the summer, you then go back for him in the summer if he's still at Shakhtar. But by that time, you're champions. You're in the Champions League. Yeah, Felix might have signed full-time. Like, all you got to do is go and buy him and a couple of defensive players and you win the title again. Like, it's not rocket science, is it? Instead, we're throwing all of our eggs into this basket. We've been after this player since August. In fact, before August, I'm lying, since April, I think. The first news on him came out in April. Bro, we're in January and we still ain't signed him. And this is the thing as well, right? I want to say this. A player that is twerking that hard for a football club, yeah, the actual disrespect to Shakhtar, the club that is paying him. Yeah, do you really want that kind of player at your football club? Who's to say he won't do that if Real Madrid come for him in a couple of years? Yeah, and then he starts. Did you see him? He put up a picture with him behind bars, basically saying,
bro, that's mad. Like, I don't know who's advising this, brother. You know the ones there, like, it's a bit mad.
Bro, do you know what? Somebody put a great comment in my chat yesterday, and they said, basically what he's done is he's making his own hype. Yeah, he's building his own hype online. Yeah, and he's doing his own PR. That's what he's doing. He's doing his own PR to make it, look, to get everyone interested. Bro, if he was seriously that good, do you think it'd only be Arsenal and Chelsea looking at him? Like, real talk. Like,
you're spitting facts, but then people will listen to this and say, oh, Lee's hating or this, that, and the other. But bro, if this guy was an absolute world beater, then everyone would be in for him. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, because bro, like, remember, like, I've I've been privileged enough to be supporting my club when they were the best team in the country, the best team in Europe. And when we were going after players, like I remember when we wanted Eden Hazard, do you know what I'm saying? Man had to compete with Man City, Chelsea, and other clubs. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the top players, yeah. When you're going after players and no one else is in for them, yeah, most of the time there's a reason why that's the case. Do you know what I'm saying? Most of the time. So I think he is a good player. He's unproven, and he's unproven at a good level for a consistent amount of time, and that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
Do you know?
that is a lot of money. Like, and
So,
the thing is, you're right. He is unproven. He's played Champions League games, bro. I think he's played 13 Champions League games, scored 3 goals. Yeah, 2 of them were against Celtic. Like, so, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, as soon as you go up a level, yeah, cool. You'll score against Celtic because that's about the level of your league as well. Like, but when you're playing against Real Madrid, right, you're not doing anything. Oh, but he had a good game against Real Madrid. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, what did he do to affect the game? Nothing. So I always look at him like, you're right. Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, players like that are linked to them clubs, bro. They're linked to every club, and Real Madrid just go bang, we're having him, like we said earlier. Yeah, look at this Endrick guy. Yeah, they went bang 60 mil. Yeah, no talk.
yeah,
no
but that's
bullshit,
because too many
60 mil.
people were after him. They couldn't wait. They couldn't be haggling and negotiating because they knew that people were on him.
And that's what separates them from every other football club, because they will pay over the odds. Yeah, and that is over the odds for a 16-year-old. Like, let's not even take the piss with it. 60 million. Yeah, that's mad. But again, they're buying the potential. Yeah, now it's how you nurture that player, how you treat that player, and how you get that player into your team in there. Yeah, but I fully expect that kid to do well at Madrid when he gets there, because the culture of that football club is fucking mad. Bro, I've been to that ground. It just stinks of tradition and class and trophies and winning. Like, it's mad. It's actually mad. Yeah, and that's why you have to have the elite mindset to play for Real Madrid. And if you don't, you're a flop, and they get rid of you real quick. There's no pissing around. Apart from Gareth Bale, yeah, but that's slightly different because he was on about £500 million a year or something ridiculous. So who was gonna buy him? Yeah, but normally they cut ties with you pretty quick. Yeah, look at Ozil. As soon as Ancelotti went in there, see you later. Di Maria, see you later. Yeah, Odegaard, see you later. Right, they don't fuck about, and like these are good players. Yeah, but they're not. They ain't got the mindset to play for Real Madrid. Like, I know Ozil. You could say Ozil's slightly different because Ozil did play very well, and Di Maria, but it was, you haven't got the mindset. Now we want to take it up a level, because that's what Ancelotti was trying to do. Because Real Madrid, although they were still fucking elite and they were winning stuff, they weren't the top team in Spain, let alone in Europe. It was Barcelona, and then Ancelotti came in and said, right, we're gonna do this, but he needs to go. You're going. And then look at them. And then Zidane came in and took it even further. And now Ancelotti's back there. It's bro, that club, the culture of that football club is, we have to win. Bro, one loss and they got the white.
Yeah, by any means necessary. One loss is the end of the world, bro. One loss, and you know what I mean? Hey, bro, the fans are going mad.
Yeah. Bro, when they played, they won the Champions League last season. In the group stage, they lost to Sheriff. Yeah, bro, the fucking scenes in that ground, the whistling, the jeering, the hankies were out. Like, and like, I'm surprised Ancelotti got out the stadium alive. Like, do you know what I mean? It was mad. And they ended up winning it. And they were top of the league at that point as well. One loss to Sheriff in stoppage time, and that's it. No, we ain't having that. Whereas if that was our fan base, oh, well, it don't matter. We still get out the group. Like, you have to change that mindset of your fan base, and you have to do that by consistently going above and beyond the Call of Duty. And Real Madrid do that. They do it, and so do Bayern Munich. Yeah, Bayern Munich do it every year in their league. Yeah, like, there's not many clubs on the planet that do that. And this is why I get the ump with Arsenal, because Arsenal have the facility and the capabilities to be able to go out and be that club.
Facts.
Yeah, but they don't want to do it. We're top of the table, bro. We should have already signed a player. That squad is light. Bro, we had to put a kid on the bench, didn't even know his name. Like, I can't even remember his name. Yeah, he's never going to get a game for Arsenal. Yeah, and the other night when we played Newcastle, we've got fucking Fabio Vieira sat on the bench. We paid 34 mil for him. Why couldn't he get a game when we need a goal?
Yeah, what is the deal with that kid?
He ain't as good as people said he was. That's the deal, bro. Yeah. We signed him.
All them fucking comp merchants, bruv, looking real funny now, innit? Because when you lot signed him, bruv, man, see hella comps and that. You know what I'm saying?
But like, oh yeah, he's got so many assists, and he's brilliant. bro, he ain't that good. He is. He's skinnier than me. Yeah, somebody's put he's too skinny. He's skinnier than me, bro. Yeah, I don't know what they feed him in Portugal, yeah, but him and Bruno Fernandes, bro, like, they need a meal. Like, real talk. Like, but yeah, 34 mil we paid on him. That 34 mil could have been the upfront payment for Mudryk, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, but he didn't want to play him. He didn't want to play Marquinhos. He didn't want to bring Kieran Tierney off the bench. It's like, if I'm Kieran Tierney, and I've said this a lot, and I upset Arsenal fans when I say this, if I'm Kieran Tierney, I'm looking for a move immediately. Yeah, how are you getting dropped for Zinchenko? I'm sorry, that don't roll with me. Yeah, Kieran Tierney is a quality left back. Yeah, and when we needed a goal, and people say, oh, but Zinchenko played well. What did he fucking do?